Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. Terrence Howard talking like he not in Hollywood, like he ain't do Empire with Lee Daniels. He let it be known that he ain't never gave up the booty to no man. But we found these old pictures of him booed up with Diddy on numerous occasions. People in Hollywood claiming Diddy popped his booty like a bad child. And the more he tried to defend his manhood, the more he looked like a popsicle waiting to get sucked by Diddy.
But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some over greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once it go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Whoever told him he ain't fluid, looking like the modern day Billy D. Williams. Terrence Howard been silky for a long ass time. He need to take a look in the mirror. In order to play a pimp in the movie, you gotta be saucy, and he played the hell out of that hustle and flow. Who do he think he fooling?
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Is he trying to say that he made it in Hollywood because he's a holy man, and the reason why he got all those good roles is because he won an arm wrestling championship against the most manliest men in Hollywood? I can't believe he doing this interview like he a manly man, but he's zesty.
Hey, did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
The crazy part about it is the people doing the interview didn't even ask him no questions about Puffy. He went off on his own and started having this conversation like he needed to get something off his chest. He trying to do damage control for being zesty, but it is what it is. He worked with Lee Daniels. He done did plenty of things in Hollywood that got me convinced that he ain't all the way right. By him speaking on Diddy and saying how he ain't never did nothing with that man, got me thinking that he possibly did do something with that man, and he embarrassed about it till this day. Y'all need to let me know how y'all feel about it. I got so much love for y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Leave them comments for me. I want to see what y'all got to say about it. Me, I feel like whenever a man speaking on things like that, especially in public, trying to clear their name, ain't no telling what they did behind the scenes for real. Why they trying to throw other people under the bus. They all in the same gang. They all a part of the same industry. And I'm pretty sure they all do the same thing. But hey, he said he ain't never did it. So I'm going to just go ahead and take his word for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And one more thing, subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T that you want. And my music hit so hard, make you say